Welcome to Garbage and Gold, the podcast where two friends share the worst and the best about everything.
Sometimes there's fights, sometimes there's agreement, and always there's plenty of snark. I'm your host, Lindsey.
And I'm your other host, Lisa. If you want opinions, you've come to the right girls.
We have been sharing our opinions with each other for over 10 years, and now we want to hear your opinions too. We'll tell you more about sharing those at the end of the show.
So for now, you guys, get cozy, settle in for some passionate, silly deliberation. All right, Lindsay, it is time for the recap of the fast food restaurants episode.
It is time. I mean, there are other things we could probably talk about, but...
But I want to know the results of the fast food episode.
We'll do the recap, because it's so fun. All right, in the showdown between my garbage of White Castle and your garbage of Long John Silver's, you did beat me soundly.
Yeah, Long John Silver's is nasty.
Well, apparently, that's what I'm going to tell myself, is that Long John Silver's is just so nasty that White Castle is also nasty, but not as.
I think so. I think that's accurate. I think that is a fair assessment.
So then, in the showdown between my golds, the destination fast food of In-N-Out, the glorious California sunshine in a fast food restaurant, and your gold of Taco Bell, which was runner-up for my garbage.
Yeah.
You did win.
Lisa,
and
sweet.
I don't understand the world. Taco Bell is garbage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is gold for the reasons I mentioned. It's not quality, but man, it is
we don't need to recap the whole episode.
We do need to recap that I swept it, though.
The votes are in. It's fine. It's fine. Some of us have started social media fights now because you don't say crap to us. Like, be nice. We are, as much as we razz each other, we are actually nice.
We are friends.
Be nice, you jerks. I mean, you're not jerks. Be nice, people.
I mean, you're not jerks, but can you stop being jerks, please? Lindsay, you haven't made it until you've been called a monster 3 times in a week. I gotta tell you.
And then you got called a monster again by the same person this week.
I did. Yep. Sure did. And I lean right into it. You just gotta lean into it.
There is a people pleaser deep within me that tries to come out sometimes. It's like, everyone should like me. I'm like John Mulaney. I want everyone to like me all the time.
Lindsay, did you have any listener comments that you wanted to...
I don't necessarily have any specifics, but I do think there are people who've really called our choices out. And so restaurants like Sonic, Raising Cane's, people, and like Raising Cane's, there's one right by my house that is always so busy I don't go because I'm like, I don't want to wait 20 minutes for fast food. And then I also I forgot about Tim Hortons. Canadians.
Timmy Ho's. God, I love Timmy Ho's.
Oh my gosh, now I want some Timbits and some cheap coffee.
Their iced coffee.
So good.
Oh.
So cheap.
My gosh. When we went to Canada, it was like just a thing. It was like, oh, Lisa needs to stop for another iced coffee. It was like, yes, everybody. It's my 5th of the day. I don't want to hear it. You can wait in the van or not. I don't care. We're going to Timmy Ho's because I need more iced coffee.
I don't believe in Canada they call it Timmy Ho's. That doesn't seem Canadian. Canada, can you write in? Can you write in, Canada? Do you call it Timmy Ho's?
It's a cool name.
I think so.
It's a cool name.
Yeah, so sorry, Canadians. Sorry, all of Canada. Sorry, Justin Trudeau. Lisa, do you have a favorite comment from this week?
I do. I have a couple. Jess at Gone With The Word on Twitter reminded us, but me specifically, Whataburger is also absolute gold. And it was brought up by several people, which, understandable. Whataburger is delicious. And they have spicy ketchup, which is also amazing. And Whataburger is just like a delicious fast food restaurant.
Okay,
whatever, fine.
Are you saying Waterburger or Whataburger?
Whataburger.
It sounds like Whataburger.
Well, you say it fast, so it's Whataburger.
That is Waterburger, not Whataburger. I'm not eating at What a Burger. But there were several people that did call you out for being a liar. That Taco Bell was your gold, as opposed to Waterburger or whatever you call it.
Here's the thing about Whataburger is it's regional. And so I thought that would work against me. And so I was trying to think of national fast food things, which is, again, Raising Cane's definitely would have been one because that is pretty much all over the place. And then Sonic is another one that I completely forgot about, but is so good. I love Sonic. I know.
The cherry limeade. What were
you get chili cheese on everything. Yeah. Everything. I know.
And you can eat outside, which we live in Minnesota, and that's not great. But in other places, it is great.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Sonic is also great. So,
sorry.
Yeah, no, getting back.
No, sorry, people of the world, not you.
Oh, sorry, not me. No, I'm fine. Great. Okay. So going back to Jess, bringing up that Whataburger is absolute gold, and so did Justin. And Jess also showed on our Twitter feed that you can host your very own Whataburger themed birthday party. So that's fun.
Your Whataburger theme?
Whataburger. I'm saying Whataburger. I'm saying it right.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're saying Whataburger.
Listen. Whataburger.
There it is. That's not what you've been saying each
time.
But
if you say it fast, it's just Whataburger. Anyway, that's how people from Texas say it. So just let me be.
Oh, please. I'm from Texas. I don't know how to say things. Please, I know people from Texas. They can speak.
I bet they say Whataburger the same way I do.
I'm going to ask them now.
You should.
Okay, we have to stop recording. I have to call some people.
I got some stuff to do. All right. My other listener.
Got some stuff to do.
Get her done. My other comment for the week is from Luke Peltier on Twitter, who went to go get Taco Bell the day he listened to our episode because the double cheesy gordita crunch was back. So I'm sure that tasted like gold in his mouth.
Luke and I are fighting, so I don't approve of that comment.
He picked a pretty tough adversary, I gotta tell him. So good luck to you,
Watch
buddy.
out.
All right. So that's it for our recap of fast food restaurants and the listener comments. Now we are going to choose a winner from our subscribers who have rated, reviewed, and sent a screenshot of their subscription to us on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm going to get up the random number generator real quick.
And as you were doing that, just a reminder, there is still plenty of time for you to get your rate, review, subscription in to win fabulous, fabulous prizes. An all expenses paid trip to the post office to pick up your cool swag.
Also, we're not going to pay for you to go to the post office.
No, we're not.
There's an asterisk, and it's all expenses paid by you, the person who wins it, not me.
Yeah, you didn't read the fine print on my announcement.
That's on you. All right, so we're picking between 1 and 12. Yep. All right, here we go. Number 8. Who's number 8? Let me look. David Box! Yay! All right. Box, you will get some garbage and gold swag. Thanks for listening and rating and reviewing. So I think that's it for our recap. Now on to the show. All right, this week we are deliberating the garbage and gold of as seen on TV products.
I love it so much.
I do too. I am a sucker for an infomercial. Like, I love the super dramatic acting of, like, they're trying to do the simplest task, like carry something to the sink, and they just, like, they can't manage it. Like, all of a sudden they're carrying 16 pots to, like, boil 12 noodles. It's like they just cannot. I love it.
And then
so
you watch and go, like, that is a really good idea. Like,
oh, that really would also struggle with that.
I don't know why I want a knife that cuts through a brick, but if it cuts through a brick, I'm sure it would cut through anything I tried to cut with it.
As seen on TV products are a generic nameplate for things that are advertised on television in the United States for a direct response mail order through a toll-free telephone number, which is why they're in infomercials, because you have to, like, call to order it. That's how they started anyway. As seen on TV advertisements, known as infomercials, are usually 30-minute shows or 2-minute spots during commercial breaks. Typically, the packaging for these items includes a standardized, like, that logo of the red seal that says as seen on TV in it. And that's to make it look like the TV Guide logo to kind of tie that all together. So, okay. And then in the late 1990s, as seen on TV moved on to retail, and then they started to sell on the internet. So now I know a lot of malls have, like, a as seen on TV store or whatever. And then in 2015, an As Seen on TV corporation was formed, and then they launched a multi-vendor marketplace, so then they can sell their inventory through its website. And we have that. I'll link that in the show notes, but that's asseenontvstore.com. So.
And usually with the infomercials, especially back in the day when you had to call in, you had to call in soon because the offer would end.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't get the super good deal on all the things.
I know. It took me a really long time. I was very advanced in age before I realized that was a gimmick.
I was today years old when I realized it was a gimmick.
It was like today minus 3 years maybe. Then I was like, how? Wait. Oh no, there's no timestamp. Like they're not going to know. All right. So Lindsay, what is your garbage as seen on TV product?
I do feel like I need to preface this by saying if you are currently eating or if you are weak of stomach,
my God,
you might want to just skip ahead because
I'll put it in the show notes. You can just skip right on to my garbage.
You should still vote for me because it's terrible. My garbage as seen on TV product is the Dermasuction. The Dermasuction is a small handheld vacuum-like thing that claims, it gets better, that it will remove blackheads and unclog pores without squeezing. Guys, Lisa is legit ralphing.
I'm having a pretty severe gag reflex. You just keep going.
Okay.
I need a minute.
Ooh. According to their website, the Dermasuction is a powerful but gentle vacuum action which makes extraction quick and painless.
Okay, what's making it worse is Lindsay's like using her hands to like show me
it's show
what
and
it
tell.
does.
It's show and tell.
Ow! Okay, keep going.
The website claims it leaves your skin feeling clean and youthful.
Okay.
And that you can use it anywhere on your face or larger areas like your body, arms, and legs. So the Dermasuction comes with 4 different attachments, and each attachment does a specific thing. So
I'm sorry. I don't know if I blacked out for a second because I'm just really trying to stay conscious. There's attachments.
Yes. So there's different heads for your Dermasuction.
Oh, God.
That do different things.
Okay.
So one smooths areas with fine lines and stimulates circulation in the skin. Another helps unclog pores and reduce blemishes, but is good for sensitive skin. And then there's another one that does the deep cleaning of pores with
that motion with your hand. I just cannot.
I can't stop. It's so good. So it's the deep cleaning of pores with strong suction to massage large areas of the body, including the torso, arms, legs, and back. And then another attachment gently loosens and exfoliates dead skin. You know, so if you got some flakes, I'm sure that the vacuum is a nice feature to like.
Yeah. Got it.
So,
oh God.
So here are my issues with the Dermasuction.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could probably guess, but we'll let you
they
share.
feel a little built in, but whatever. So here are my issues. It doesn't have great reviews. I mean, if you spend any time like really looking at your face or learning anything about skin, you know that like to suck things out of your pores would take just a huge amount of suction because it like sticks in there. It's not like it just like to have a gentle vacuum get things out of your pores means that it should just like fall out with gravity, but that's not what happens with skin. So it's not shocking that the reviews aren't great. If this is actually a gentle vacuum, it's not going to have the power to pull things out of your pores. If you go to their website, the before and after pictures on clearly these photos on their website are photoshopped.
Sure.
Like if you want to do a before and after about skin, you need to do a more realistic job. So I don't already doubt you with one scroll through your website. It goes from a normal looking person to a doll.
Sure.
There is
like
no
that
marks.
filter, like the special filters that you have on like selfies. Yeah.
The freckles are gone. You said nothing about. Apparently, it's so powerful it sucks your freckles off. That doesn't happen.
Goodbye pigment. You don't have any anymore.
And the last, and this is gross, but
God,
you all know we're
Lindsay.
going there. So the top, where the heads connect to the suction thing,
Okay.
is clear.
Oh.
And so you can see the stuff that is sucked out of your pores. If you go to their website and watch the video.
No!
Yeah.
There's a video?
Yeah.
God.
It is the nastiest. It's so gross. It says it's
my God.
It makes it very clear that it is a reusable product. What that means is you have to clean that thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
In order to reuse it, which means you have to clean out the oil and dirt.
That was my next question, was the receptacle with which these...
Yeah, it's clear.
So it must suck something off of your face at the very least if it's going into this clear canister.
So yes, the dermosuction, the vacuum that reduces
God, Lindsay, that motion!
And gets rid of blackheads is my garbage as seen on TV product. All right, so Lisa, that is my garbage. Let's hear yours. What is your garbage as seen on TV product?
Yeah, okay. Well, I did have a couple on the short list, and I know I'd shared them with you earlier. I had two that I had considered for my garbage that I did not select. The first one, I gotta see what it's officially called. It's like it's like a booty pop, I think is what it's called. Do you know about that one?
No, that's something else, Lisa.
No, it's a thing. Hang on, I'm gonna find it.
I'm pretty sure it's something.
No, it's basically like a butt pad. It's like padded underwear.
I don't think that's better.
Okay, here we go. It is called Booty Pop, and it's
Lord.
shapewear underwear. So anyway, I just thought that was a garbagey one, because I thought you should just love your body. Man, you don't need to have a fake butt. Because imagine what it's going to be like when you don't have those underwear on. People are going to be like, "Where'd your butt go?" And you'll be like, "Oh."
Is it that big of a change? Like, am I suddenly going to become J-Lo if I put them on? Like, is it that much?
You need to give a Booty Pop a goog. Then I think.
No, thank you.
It's significant. At least in the pictures, it seems significant. The other one Lindsay and I had talked about before the show was the shake weight, but I didn't know if I could do any sort of coverage of the shake weight and still keep our podcast family friendly.
Yes, my professional advice was to swerve the shake weight. we just don't need it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that.
We're gonna swerve the shake weight.
I really want to have that on a t-shirt. Swerve the shake weight. Okay.
Write that down for merch ideas.
Maybe it's something Cole can illustrate.
Cole, keep it PG, but...
Oh my God. So my actual garbage is the Flowbee. Do you remember or do you know about the Flowbee?
I don't think I do know the Flowbee.
It's a terrible name, which is part of why it's garbage. But the Flowbee is an electronically powered vacuum cleaner attachment made for cutting hair.
I like that we went vacuum themed.
It was originally developed in 1986 by Rick E. Huntz, a San Diego, California carpenter. I can't even say this without laughing. The product was advertised as being capable of performing hundreds of precision layered haircuts.
Oh my gosh, I have layered haircuts. I need a Flowbee.
It's described as the best vacuum haircutting system on the market. So,
not the
first
best
of all,
haircutting product on the market. The best vacuum haircut. Is it the only vacuum haircutting product?
I also am not 100% sure on that. There's probably some Flowbee knockoffs, like some Flow C's or something. I don't know. But there's a couple different options, too, on the Flowbee website, which I will link in the show notes because it's a lot to handle. It's honest to God, like, you know, the vacuum cleaner attachment to, like, do the baseboards or whatever? It's like that, but you put that on your head. And it sucks your hair up into the nozzle, and it must cut it. Yeah, that's it. Like, you take the little hose and you just...
Can you do it for long hair or is it only short hair?
You know, I think it's for all lengths of hair that you would like to have layered.
I mean, it is the best vacuum hair cutting product on the market.
So there's a couple different options. There's 3 different ones. The website also looks exactly like you think it would. It looks like your friend's uncle made a website for his product. And it's exactly right. So Rick Huntz is on the main page of the website, and he's using the Flowbee. Bless him. All right, there's the Flowbee system with super mini vac. There's a lot of attachments on that.
Okay, I just pulled up the website, and you are not joking.
Yeah, that it's like your friend's uncle pulling a website. Yeah, definitely. It's your friend's uncle. You know exactly who that guy is. Your friend's uncle, 100%.
Yep. That you don't, like, let around small children on his own. I'm sorry, Ricky Hunts. I'm sure you're very nice. But...
you just are giving Lindsay some weirds. That's all right. Yeah. Okay, so if you go to the order tab on the website, you'll see what a Flowbee looks like. It looks like a shop vac, but for your, like a mini shop vac for your hair. So that one is the super mini vac. That's $129.95. The Flowbee system without the mini vac. So then you could just plug that onto your shop vac or your vacuum cleaner at home. That's $89.95.
Wait, no.
Yeah, you can just buy the attachment. Yeah,
and it's still $90. It's still $90 for a not vacuum.
For the hose and little attachments. Yep. And then you can just buy the mini vac for $45.95. So you buy the whole thing, or if you were just like, I'm just going to use my shop vac, that's fine. Then you can just buy the hose and nozzle and attachments. Or if like your mini vac gets lost or broken, you can just replace the mini vac. So.
Right.
But you know what's really nice about the Flowbee is that they do have a money back guarantee. So you can return it for a full money back refund, shipping included within 30 days. All they ask is that you email us that you are returning the Flowbee. You have to email them. They don't have a returns department. It's like his niece
Rick
is like running it. So you email his niece and tell him that you're returning it with a photo of the other vacuum hair cutting system next to the Flowbee you're returning. So they will give you your money back if you can prove that you're buying a different vacuum hair cutting system.
No. So it's not just like, I'll send you a picture of the terrible haircut your product just gave me.
Nope, that's not enough. The bad haircut is on you. So there's obviously a lot of things here that someone was like, you know what? I am so sick of haircuts. I could just shove the shop vac hose on my head and do the same thing. What am I doing with my life? Why has no one else thought of this? I'm going to put some razors inside this vacuum hose. Let's go. See how we do. So it just seems like a lot of work and a lot of money towards a solution for which there's not really a problem. Like, getting a haircut isn't a problem. Like, you just get a haircut.
Right.
I don't think it's that hard.
Lisa, I would like to sell you a vacuum cleaner that gives you a perm. So all you do is you suck your hair into the bristles of the vacuum, and then it's the downside is it's a little difficult to get your hair off the roller. But
did you ever have a perm ever?
No.
Oh, I did when I was in like 4th grade. Yeah,
I had super straight hair, and then it went like frizzy curly. So I never needed a perm. It was au naturel.
Nice.
Well, for you, there are several lost years where the hair does look like it got caught in the vacuum. As an adult, I've figured it out. I've learned. Oh, that was something. But anyway, if you all are interested in my vacuum product that gives you a perm for a day, just write in to buy my at-home perm kit. It's just a dirt devil. Handheld dirt devil. I'm gonna make millions.
You are. Well, the Flowbee apparently did, so I feel like maybe I don't doubt anything anymore, honestly. So your garbage was the dermasuction.
Yep.
My garbage is the Flowbee.
I don't know how you're gonna pick a winner, folks.
I know. This is one where it's like really close, and either one of us, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, you're right.
Right.
But yeah,
forfeit.
You're both. I would be honored to lose to that. That's fine.
And same to you.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, so Lindsay, what is your gold as seen on TV product? One that's not super, hopefully does not involve sucking things off of our bodies.
It doesn't. The suction section of this episode is over.
We're gonna close that chapter. Okay.
Yep. So I think we've established that I enjoy a little bit of nostalgia, and so this one was difficult to really narrow down because there are two as seen on TV products that I love so much because I think they define what as seen on TV products are.
Okay.
And the first, which I did not choose as my gold, is the Thigh Master.
Ooh, Suzanne Summers, baby.
I know. Suzanne Summers was very fit. Probably still is. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's probably still very fit. And one of the ways she said she was fit is there was the Thigh Master, which is this, I don't even know how it works, but it has like 2 wing things and you push it together with your thighs and it makes your legs thin. I think that's how it works. I don't know.
I think there's some resistance strength training in there, but I mean, I think it's fine. I think you crushed it.
Yeah, I do love a Thigh Master. I don't own one, but I do love them. But I had to go with the one that is really a part of my childhood, and that is the Ronco Giant Food Dehydrator.
Ooh, I don't know about this.
Oh my gosh, you don't know about this?
Okay.
So this product was sold by the company Ronco, which was run by the always delightful and perpetually tan Ron Popeil. And he, of course, starred in the infomercials. So the giant food dehydrator was it looked kind of like a water cooler thing. So it looked kind of like a Culligan water bottle. But you could open it and it had like 5 different trays and you would dehydrate food in it. And there are 5 tray ones and there's 7 tray ones. So you could make jerky and dried fruit and all of these things all at the same time. I don't know why you would, because then your pineapple would taste like beef jerky.
I was going to say, I feel like the flavors would meld, but okay.
Yeah. But you could.
Okay.
You could.
The option was yours. Okay.
Or if you had a large family, you could just dehydrate enough strawberries for all of them in one sitting.
Dehydrate enough strawberries for everyone in one sitting.
Right.
Sold. Super sold.
And apple chips. Who doesn't love apple chips?
I mean, no, that you probably would have got me with apple chips. It's the dehydrated strawberries that I'm like, I don't know. Okay, done.
The giant food dehydrator promised to make incredible and healthy, because it didn't have all the preservatives, beef jerky. And give you the ability to have dried fruit. And I do feel like there was even something where you could make your own fruit roll-ups. The product itself is actually a little bit, it's not great. I don't even think you can buy them anymore, honestly. You can buy them used on eBay right now. But there were some issues with the dehydrator. So apparently you were in danger of the 5 trays melting. There's that.
I mean, just a minor thing.
There was no thermostat in it, so you couldn't set it to a certain temperature.
Oh.
It didn't have a timer, and it didn't have a fan in it. So it was possible that it could take up to 3 days for your food to actually dehydrate in the giant food dehydrator. You might be saying, well, then why wasn't this your gold? Or why wasn't this your garbage? Sorry, I got so excited. But the reason that this is my gold is that I must have seen the infomercial for the giant food dehydrator 800 times. I didn't grow up with cable, and so there were just times where all that was on TV was infomercials. So while all y'all were watching Are You Afraid of the Dark and other cool shows,
my God,
I was watching.
Show was lit.
I was watching Ron Popeil spend half an hour showing me all the ways that the food dehydrator could do one of 2 things: dry meat or dry fruit, because that's really all you can do in the food
I think
dehydrator.
that pretty much taps out dehydration. Yeah. You said we were done with the suction part, but I don't think we are, because you're sucking out the moisture. So I feel like you just went for a suction.
Fair
theme.
play. Fair play.
Where did the moisture go? Was there a valve?
No, I don't know.
Was it just a microwave? Was it just hot?
It just got hot in it. For apparently the temperature would be right around 130 degrees.
Okay.
Which could take up to 3 days to dehydrate your stuff. Right. So the infomercials, because who cares about the product? It is about the infomercial. Okay. Infomercials were low budget. I just remember them all, everything was beige. Yes. Ron was always a slight beigey orange color.
Yes. He was kind of a fitness health nut dude too, right? Okay.
He was actually legit an inventor. He was
Yeah.
And he had other things, he had the rotisserie cooker thing. I don't know the real name of it. But the big thing is Ron Popeil was known for his catchphrases, and he had 2 of them. And these are canon for culture, especially in the 90s. Because again, this is before you had websites, so you would have to watch and then call in.
Yes.
And the first one is you would put all the food in the dehydrator, and then you would set it and forget it. So he said that about 8 times every infomercial.
Yes.
And he also popularized the phrase, but wait, there's more.
Oh, that is really iconic.
It is iconic. And so that is why I have picked the giant food dehydrator, because of the lovely Ron Popeil and his catchphrases. That is why. So. Okay. Are you ready? I want to hear your gold.
Yeah, my gold is more functional, and it is something that I actually legitimately use multiple times a week. It is the UV glove.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The UV glove.
The UV glove. As someone who suffers from chronic awkwardness, you can absolutely bet I cannot successfully remove a hot item from the oven without burning myself. I am the person in the infomercial that's like trying to do something and they're like, I can't do this. Like, that's me trying to get something out of an oven because I cannot. And I don't even have big hands. I have like really small hands and I still cannot figure out how to hold a pot holder and do it. Anyway, so that's why the UV glove is absolute gold, because it helps me be less of a mess of a human and is also just a very functional product. So here is the information from the UV glove website, which, again, Lindsay, I highly encourage you to check out, because it looks very much like a GeoCities website still.
Yes.
There's not even a tab. There's just one page, and that's it. Like, it's one item. That's it.
That was the way dermasection was, too.
There's not a whole lot of online marketing happening.
And I couldn't even find a giant food dehydrator website, so...
Here's what the UV glove website has to say. Don't you hate when you're reaching in the stove for a pan of cookies and your oversized oven mitt falls off? Yes, I do.
When does that happen?
Me!
No.
It happens to me!
What are you doing with your oven mitts? Are you sticking them straight down while you're trying to get the thing out of the oven? What kind of oven do you have? Because you're going sideways. How does gravity take off your oven mitts?
I feel like I can't. Well, okay, it doesn't always take them off, but if I'm trying, what happens is I'm trying to go into the oven. I've got my mitts on here, and I'm trying to go into the oven, and because the mitts are so bulky, I'll, like, brush up against the rack, and then I'll get a burn on, like, my forearm. That's where that happens. Or if I'm just going to use, like, a pot holder, because I don't want the bulk, and I'm like, okay, so now I have to sneak my arms in, and then that's when I'll, like, burn, like, the tops of my hands then. I have a burn right here from Thanksgiving, because I was in Houston, and my sister-in-law did not have an UV glove, and I didn't know how to take something out of the oven without an UV glove, so now I have a burn.
Hey, this is not Family Feud, okay?
This is from, like, literally 4 months ago, so I still suffer from this problem.
But you, how far up your arm does the UV glove go?
It's just
to your elbows? Well, then how are you avoiding forearm burns?
Because what happens is now I've got the full dexterity of all of my digits.
That doesn't even make sense.
What do you mean? I have digit dexterity? Yeah,
no,
man.
No. That
the opposable thumb is and all of my fingers.
Okay, first of all, in oven mitts, the opposable thumb is there. Second of all,
I said and all of these.
How does finger dexterity protect you against forearm burns?
Confidence in handling the hot product.
Why don't you just have confidence with oven mitts? You sing the song.
I'm gonna burn myself, and I do.
You sing the song like Julie Andrews.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm afraid I'm going to burn myself. I burn myself.
I don't.
What happens?
Because oven mitts can go like halfway up your forearm. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Confidence apparently saves you
gives
from
me the confidence
burns.
I need to take my cookies out of the oven.
That's how Lisa prevents many catastrophes. It's just confidence.
You know what? Fake it till you make it, Lindsay. Or until you can get your UV gloves back. So I am gonna stand by that advice. I'm not even offended.
I wish I was at Thanksgiving to watch you like not have confidence in trying to get stuff out of the oven.
It was not good. It was not good.
Lisa right now is gesturing as though she slides her hands under the hot pan to get it out of the oven.
Well, I have to put it around the edge. don't I?
Yeah, but you are doing with your hands flat, palms up, which makes it look like you're going underneath the pan, not grabbing the sides. To grab the sides, you do a grab motion, and you did
you have to,
straight ahead.
Well, all right, well, I go straight ahead because if I curve too much to the side, then I burn here. I burn the top of my thumbs. I admit I need the up glove.
Ladies and gentlemen, please vote for Lisa on this one because, good heavens,
As seen on TV product, I
she needs it.
really need. I have 2 of them, so I have one for each hand too, so I can have like the maximum.
So maximum finger dexterity.
That's right.
And maximum
digit dexterity.
Maximum confidence.
In addition to being able to get things out of the oven without burning yourself, the UV glove is made of Nomex and Kevlar, and it increases the time you can hold extreme hot pans. It will not catch fire or even melt when exposed to open flame, both things I can attest to, and it's machine washable, and I've washed mine.
None of those pot holders that your grandma knit you.
No.
Can say that about themselves.
They cannot.
Way to go,
no.
UV glove.
UV glove is bringing it. So it's practical. It stores easily. A lot of as seen on TV products, like the dehydrator, for example, has kind of a big footprint. It takes up a lot of
I don't know
space.
what you're talking about.
All right, recap us up here.
Okay, so, oh man, I gotta.
Same.
Okay, so Lisa, my gold, as seen on TV product, was the Ronco Giant Food Dehydrator. And your gold product is the UV glove.
Yes.
Now is the time for you, dear listeners, to go and cast your vote for my Dermasuction garbage or Lisa's Flowbee garbage. And your vote for our gold options, the Giant Food Dehydrator or the UV glove. And you can do that on our Instagram and Twitter accounts at GarbageGoldPod.
Make your voices heard, and we'll share the poll results on our next episode. And while you're out there voting, please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review our podcast, and tell your friends because we like to make new friends.
But if it is a bad review, like, we get it, we understand there's darkness in your heart, and we just don't want to hear about it. Okay, so just
you need
keep
to get
it to yourself.
There should be a Dermasuction for your soul.
I don't want to clean it out.
Leave all that darkness in there, all murky and muddy. Same. As a super special incentive, any listeners who subscribe, rate, and review our podcast are entered to win some exclusive and super great Garbage and Gold swag. And we'll be doing this promotion now through March.
That is right. So all you have to do to enter is to send us proof of your subscription, rate, and review via DM. That is direct message on Twitter or Instagram. Again, that is at GarbageGoldPod, or a screenshot of your subscription, rate, and review to our email address, garbagegoldpod@gmail.com, and you're automatically entered to win some seriously cool stuff.
That's it. We are trying to get our podcast rolling, and we would really like your help. And your help is rewarded, so it's a win-win for everybody.
Okay, so that is enough of us promoting our podcast. I mean, it never is enough of us promoting, but for now, we will take a break. So join us next week when we deliberate the Garbage and Gold of, okay, this might be my favorite one we've ever done.
I know.
And I apologize to my real job because I'm calling in sick because I have things to watch. 90s and 2000s teen dramas.
Yes. Yeah, something else exciting about this topic other than the fact that it's going to hit you right in the nostalgia. When I put up a poll on our Instagram forever ago, this was a user or listener suggestion. So that's exciting. So we hear you and we're doing it. So do you think, you should know, in the 90s and 2000s, you probably already know this about me, I didn't really watch teen dramas.
Shocking.
Does the X-Files count for this, or is that going to be a no?
Does what count?
The X-Files. Because that's what I was watching.
There were no teenagers on X-Files.
I mean, there were in some episodes,
Okay,
but
it's
fine.
so on brand that you did not watch teen dramas and instead watched a crime show about supernatural things.
Woo! I think I did actually watch Dawson's Creek, but I don't know that I even watched more than 10 episodes of that. But X-Files, girl.
Seen them all.
Girl.
Owns the box sets. It's fine. It's fine.
I got some deep feelings about Fox Mulder, but we'll save that for another time.
Okay, so Join us next week where we talk about 90s and 2000s teen drama, and David Duchovny does not count as a teen drama.
I mean, I might slip him in there anyway.
Sorry, David Duchovny.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.